Hello and welcome to a transcription explanation of this fancy little business card I made. So I'm sponsoring a Steam and Sorcery card thing. They have these XP cards and currency cards that they use for their LARP, and a business or an artist that sponsors them gets to have their business card on the back. And I decided to make some custom ones that actually said Steam and Sorcery, going around a little bit of branding and stuff. And I wanted to kind of show off how this says what it says. So here we have our little start markers, these guys. And that means we have our first letter here, 1, 2, 3 lines on a shallow divot. That makes it an S. And then we have this shallow divot. And there are these little nubbins, kind of making them look like gears. That is purely artistic and aesthetic. And I would hesitate to do, just 3 of these, because then they would look like 3 line modifiers. But because there's 4, they can't all be line modifiers. So that means they are not modifiers of any sort, making it a T. And then we have these 2 vowels stacked inside the T. And because they are stacked, you read thin to thick, because that's what it says here. You read thin to thick in stacked letters. So we read the E before the A. So E is on the line of where the word circle would go, which this is a word square, I guess. So that would be a T-E and then the A. And then we have 1, 2, 3 lines on the M. So that would be the N there. So steam. And then we have this start marker here. We have a shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 lines. I made these lines look like lightning. So S, an O inside the word circle. Here's another bunch of stacked letters. So we have a thin and a thick consonant. And this thick consonant has 3 lines. The thin one has 3 dots. And then we have another vowel, and that would be another E, because it's right on where the line of the word circle would go. So we have a R, S, E. So an R, 3 dots, an S with 3 lines, and then an E. And even though sorcery is spelled with a C, because that C goes S, you can swap it to the letter S. In fact, in the original script, there was no letter C. There was no 4-dot letters at all. So you would have to spell sorcery like this. So S-O-R-S-E. Here's another R with 3 dots, and then 1, 2 dots on the Y. So Y's got circle on the line of the word circle with 2 dots. So that would be S-O-R-S-E-R-Y. And then I am going to point out this little guy here. Is small, and I'm hoping it's still legible on the tiny little business cards. But we have this guy. This is a coupon code that I snuck in on all the things. You got to translate that one yourself. So feel free to take a screenshot of this and then go back to here to figure out what it says. That's a sneaky one. I'm not going to read it to you. Here it is again. So bottom, first letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, fifth word. They go like bottom counterclockwise. And I tried to keep this one fairly simple and easy to read without any fancy anything. So yeah, that would be that. And I hope you like it. So yeah.